Thank you so much, Ellie and Fritz, for the beautiful music, as always, such a gift. As Eric said, today is Palm Sunday. It's also Passion Sunday. So this is Holy Week, and the Hebrew word kadosh for holy means to set something apart, to set something aside. And I always think that's such a helpful thought, like how some of us will gather on Thursday for a Maundy Thursday service, and some of us will be around Saturday for Easter egg hunt. But how do we set this week aside? Take a few moments, on your walk, on your run, to think about your own life, to think about the journeys we're on, and how we will come to Easter Sunday more open to the gift of life and hope that God offers us. So on this Sunday, you really do have two Sundays put together. You have Palm Sunday, where we hear the story of Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem, and at the end of the service, we're going to sing "We Are Marching in the Light of God," and the kids are going to come out here and wave the scarves, and we can march around. We've got a few other scarves, but it's also Passion Sunday, which is the beginning of Jesus' journey to the cross. And that scripture is really long. It's two full chapters in Matthew 26 and 27. And if I read the entire thing, even reading fast as I do, I think it would probably be 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm going to read just kind of the denouement, where Jesus is about to be crucified, because, again, most of us won't gather later in the week for Holy Week services, and this is the scripture for the day. And Pilate has just washed his hands of the whole affair, which is what leaders often do when they engineer, disasters, and then they wash their hands of what they've engineered. So he has just released Barabbas for them, and after flogging Jesus, he handed him over to be crucified. Then the soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the governor's headquarters, and they gathered the whole cohort around him. They stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him, and after twisting some thorns into a crown, they put it on Jesus' head. They put a reed in his right hand and knelt before him and mocked him, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" They spat on him and took the reed and struck him on the head. And after mocking him, they stripped him of the robe and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him away to crucify him. As they went out, they came upon a man from Cyrene named Simon. They compelled this man to carry his cross. And when they came to a place called Golgotha, which means place of a skull, they offered him wine to drink mixed with gall. But when he tasted it, he would not drink it. And then they crucified him. They divided his clothes among them by casting lots. Then they sat down there and kept watch over him. Over his head they put the charge against him, which read, "This is Jesus, the King of the Jews." The two bandits were crucified with him, one on the right and one on his left. Those who passed by derided him, shaking their heads and saying, "You would destroy the temple and build it in 3 days. Save yourself. If you are the Son of God, come down from the cross." In the same way, the chief priests also, along with the scribes and elders, were mocking him, saying, "He saved others. He cannot save himself. He is the King of Israel. Let him come down from the cross now, and we will believe in him. He trusts in God. Let God deliver him now if he wants to be. For he said, 'I am God's son.'" The bandits who were crucified with him also taunted him in the same way.